You believe that you have your rights and there's democracy. Well, my friends, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, democracy is an illusion. You live under a totalitarian regime. These are totalitarian oligarchs that run these things. Plutocratic kleptocracy, autocracy, total and complete domination. Democracy is an illusion that they perpetrate on you so you don't rise up and revolt and topple these establishments. If you don't believe me what I'm saying, look up the definition of the word eminent domain. The right of a government to appropriate private property for public use, usually with compensation. But they don't compensate you if they don't want to. Meaning, if your house sits in a strategically designated area that's going to be an airport, they will bulldoze your house because they will impose eminent domain. This is a very real thing, brothers and sisters. Eminent domain. It's E-M-I-N, E-M, E-M-I-N, E-N-T, eminent domain. Very real. They've had it on the books for years. You just don't hear about it. If a politician wants a specific area zoned for whatever kind of like kickback or whatever they get with their little buddies, and there's a couple of stores in the way, they will impose eminent domain and they will get rid of those stores. And then they get to do what they want. Democracy is an illusion. Your right to vote is an illusion. They want you to think you have power. This way, you're clueless as to actually what's going on behind the scenes. That's the whole purpose of politicians, to play the puppet game. When I was a kid, we had Rock'em Sock'em robots. There was a red one and a blue one. I didn't realize that I was being subliminally conditioned to equate red as an enemy of blue. Conservative versus liberal. Democrat versus Republican. You see how they play the game? But you don't realize that Democrats and Republicans are two wings of the same bird. It's a game. Eminent domain is very real. If you believe you have rights, look up Japanese internment camps, 1940s USA. Japanese, of Japanese heritage and lineage, but American-born citizens were pulled out of their homes and thrown into internment camps for 5 years because of World War II. That's exactly what they did. And when it comes to anything that has been designated as, economically viable for them, eminent domain will be imposed. The right of a government to appropriate private property for public use, usually with compensation. The word appropriate means to usurp. The word usurp means to take without authorization, to steal. Okay? It's all in the wordage. It's semantics. That's why the law is written in Latin, because they don't want you to understand it. And the dictionary is just nonsense these days. I mean, it's hangry, Juneteenth. I can't wrap my head around this stuff. It's just insane. But nonetheless, look for yourself if you don't believe me. This is an actual real thing. So there go your illusionary rights. You don't have any. And you never did, not with them. That's not to say that you never will, because if you get rid of them, then you can have your rights. But as long as they are some form of, governing body over you, that day won't come. Because they won't allow it. But anyway, check it out for yourself. Eminent domain. God bless.